All right, everybody had enough time to attempt the question? All right, let's begin with the first part. State the type of alignment that has been applied to column E. So what type of alignment is in column E? Right, yes, center alignment. Okay, and just to show you all, that's what I try to do it. Okay. Right, okay. So by default, this alignment is left aligned, right? If we put this into center alignment, you would see text aligned to the center of each cell. Okay, and then there's right alignment. Okay, so center alignment was the answer for the first one. The second part of the question, suggest a reason why the values in column F are displayed as decimal. Anyone have suggestions for this? Why is it displayed as decimals? Okay, so right. So this cell should be displaying a percentage, okay? And generally, when you take a percentage or you set a value to percentage, it will multiply the outcome by 100. So, for example, let's do like this, right? So let's just say you have 50, or let's just say 50 and then 75, and then you divide the values. 50 divided by 75. Okay. Right now, if you were to format this to percentage, it will show whole numbers, right? So that's one thing. Maybe they didn't format the cells to percentage, or another reason could be if the value was so small. So if this was 75,000, right? then you see it's a low value. So any one of those answers would have worked. Okay, everybody understands that? So one answer could be that the value or the cells were not formatted as a percentage, right? That's one of the answers. And the second one could be the values that are actually so small. Okay, let's move on to part C. The formula E2 divided by $E$5 in cell F2 was copied to cell F3. Write the new formula for cell F3. So could you put on the chat what you think the new formula in cell F3 would be? All right, so meanwhile, let me try to fill this out. E2, E5, that's 620, 660. Right. So we have in F2 you have E2 $E$5 equal E2 divided by $E. Right. Okay. So that gives you this value. Right. So based on this answer we see here, we could definitely say that the answer for part B would be that they didn't apply percentage formatting to the cells, right? Because the value is small, or it's in decimal places, right? All right, so the question is, if you copy this in cell F3, what will happen? So yes, so that's right, the answer in the chat. Let's see, verify. And you see that, right? So it changed to E3 divided by $E$5. And the reason why the E5 didn't change to, let's say, E6 is because you're using dollar signs, and that means you're implementing absolute referencing, right? Now, let's just see, for example, what would happen if you did not use the dollar sign. So let's see, equal E2 divided by E5, right? So you didn't use the dollar sign, and then you copy this, you get divided by, you get an error, because the formula now is E3 divided by E6, and E6 has no value. So by default, Excel will see that as 0, and when you divide a number by 0, it gives a division error. Okay. All right. And part D to the question, the value in cell B3 is changed. List 2 cells whose values will be affected. So based on the information we have here, which is just this spreadsheet, the value in B3 changed. So we have, that's the value of the geography in year 2014. That's changed. So which 2 cells would be affected based on this? Correct, B5 and F3. Another answer would also be E3, because the 5th row is summing the subjects for the year, and the E column is summing the subject, a single subject with different years. Okay, so any one of those would have sufficed. Okay, so I have here, right? So I have here um, the answers on the next page, right? So first of all, any questions based on that question you all attempted? No, everybody okay? One second, I'm just gonna stop the sharing for a while. Okay. Let me. Right. Okay. Sharing back my screen again. Okay. Okay. The following spreadsheet shows the number of workers in various sectors of the economy whose ages range from 20 to 60. Right. So then they give you a spreadsheet with different sectors: agriculture, mining, forestry, manufacturing, tourism, and transport, and they have different age groups, right? So there's 20 to 29, 30 to 39, straight up to 60. The question now is the formula equals F3 divided by $F $9 was entered in G3. And the first part of the question, which we all see again, is what type of cell referencing was used in $F $9? You all remember the type of cell referencing? Someone can put on the chat the type of cell referencing they're referring to with $F $9. No, we discussed this before, right? When you have a $sign in front of the row and the column, yes, that's correct, right? Absolute referencing. So based on all three questions we've seen thus far, each question made some sort of use of this functionality. Okay, right. So there's absolute referencing. Right. The next part of the question. A pie chart is to be created. Each sector or slice of the pie chart will represent the total number of workers in the various age groups and also indicate the name of the age group. State the data range and the category labels range to be used to create the pie chart. All right, so I want you all to think about this for a couple minutes, and when we start back, indicate to me the data range and the category labels range. Yes, I'm going to give you all a couple minutes to think about it. All right. So which data range or what is the data range in terms of cells, right? And what is the category labels range? Remember the pie chart, what it will do is each sector, each slice of the pie chart will represent the total number of workers in the various age groups and also indicate the name of the age group. So which cells has first the total number of workers in the various age groups? Anyone can answer? Remember, it's these cells, right? Cells B9 to E9, because this calculates the sum of everyone between the ages of 20 to 29, all the sectors, right? So the cells that has the total number of workers in the various age groups will be B9 to E9, right? Everybody understands that now? Any questions on that? Okay. What about the cells that indicates the name of the age group? Which cells indicate the name of the age group? Correct. Yes. B2 to E2, right? So what I'm going to show here now is a demonstration how it looks. You all see the Excel spreadsheet. Yeah. Okay. Good. So going back to the question is each sector slice of the pie chart will represent the total number of workers in the various age groups and also indicate the name of the age group. And if you remember correctly, we said the B2 to E2 will be the different categories or the names, and B9 to E9 will be the totals. If we map this up in Excel and then we do a pie chart, right? You see the pie chart here gives you that information. So each slice gives you exactly the information you need. So this blue slice here would give you the 33,200 persons between the ages of 20 to 29, right? And the other slices give you different age groups. Okay. So everyone is clear on that? Any questions on that? All right. Now we have the another part to the question, right? Write the functions to find the following. The average of the sector totals. What is the average of the sector totals? Okay, so the first thing is, what is the formula for average in Excel? Did anyone type the formula in the chat to find the average? Well, average, that's a good guess. So the thing about the average function in Excel is that it's actually the whole word, right? So equal average, the entire word. It's not short at all. So let's demonstrate it here. You want to find the average of the sector totals. So the sector totals are between F3 and F8. So the formula we're going to use, and we're going to put this in, let's say, cell F11 equal, right? So you have to spell the whole word, average, and then the words, and you get the average, right? Yes, so that's the equal average F3 to F8. That's the answer for the first part of the question. The second part, the maximum of the age group totals. So put on the chat your suggestions to determine the maximum of the age group totals. Any suggestions for the maximum of the age group totals? First of all, what is the formula in Microsoft Excel to determine the maximum? Okay, so the formula is max, right? This one is shorter. So you want to find the maximum of the age group total. So that would be B9 to E9. So let's put this in cell F13 equal max B9 to E9. And it gives you the maximum value out of these cells, right? Just 38,600. Okay. All right. Any questions based on that? Everybody is clear now. So you see in this question, there were a little more functions required, right? And they also added a question regarding the chart, so the pie chart in particular. Okay, any questions on this? No? All right. So I want you all to attempt this question. Okay, the following spreadsheet template is being used to generate students' grades. Answer parts A to C based on a template. So you're going to do part A first. Write a function for cell D6, that's the cell here, that will insert an appropriate grade from cell B2 or B3 based on the student's mark. Okay, so I'm going to give you all a couple of minutes to attempt this, and then we'll start. Okay, I see some answers coming in there. All right, everybody had a chance to look at it. Let's give it a try now. All right, so, okay, the question is, write a function for cell D6 that will insert an appropriate grade from cell B2 or B3 based on the student's mark. Right. So we have, right. So if we're writing in D6, we want to know if the value in C6, if is greater than or equal to 50, right, then a pass, else a fail. So let's try this out. Okay, so I'm going to, let me see, I'm going to share my Excel spreadsheet. Right. So one option is equal if C6 is greater than or equal to 50, then pass or fail. Right? And we see this works correctly here. So let's see this formula. And based on this, it gives the correct output. So that works fine. But let me ask a question now. If instead of P and F, we want to change the grade, right, to a different name, or we want to rename this column. So we want to use the words pass and fail. In this case, we would need to go to each formula and type out the word first of all, and then we need to copy the formula to each cell, right? Is there some other technique we could apply that would make this a little more scalable? So changing it in one place and having it affect all the other cells. Anything we could use, any one of the functions we discussed before comes to mind?
So can't you just drag it?
Right, yes, we could drag it. Yes, so you write pass or fail in the top one and just drag it. That's something to do, but you still have to go through the spreadsheet, right? So in this case, we only have 5 names, but if we had 500, then it become a bit tedious. So one of the things we could use is we could use absolute referencing. So to do that, we're going to change the formula a little bit, and instead of the P, we could use $B, $2, and then instead of the F, we use $B, $3, right? And it gives you the same result. So let's see now, if we change this to pass, everything changes to pass. If we change to fail, everything changes to fail. All right, so I mean, everybody understands how using absolute referencing will sort of optimize the way the sheet was created. Everybody sees that? Yes? Okay, good. But yes, so that formula is correct, right? Let us go back now to the question. Okay, right. And of course, I want to mention in terms of the formula, you could have used the criteria any other way. So we said greater than or equal to 50. You also could have said if it's less than 50, in which case you switch the results, right? So I want you all to do these two, or let me know what these two answers are. Write a formula to find the average mark of the students, right? And then state the default alignment for numeric data. Okay, so I'm going to put this back up, the spreadsheet back up on the screen. And what you want to do is you want to write a formula to find the average marks of the students and the default alignment for numeric data. I'll give you all a couple of minutes for that. You can put the answer in the chat.